Josh Warrington, thanks for joining us on VIPT on the eve of your big fight against Mauricio Lara. How's bubble life with cardboard cutouts, looking at images yourself in a lift? Do you feel a bit of a superstar without a crowd there or something?
I do, mate, to be fair. I feel like I'm propagating the VIP treatment. I've been going up and down in that lift all all week just because it's got my face on it. But yeah, it's a little bit like the contender series from years ago, with Sylvester Stallone and Sugar Ray Leonard. It's a little bit like that with all the fighters together, eating together. People passing each other in the games room and the gym. And there's not really no animosity between fighters here, so it's pretty good. It's been quite relaxed. Don't get me wrong, I'm ready to see some proper sunlight, because all we've been able to do is like stand on the balcony. But I can't wait to go for tomorrow either.
Yeah, so has it got a reality TV feel about it, with the Sky cameras there all the time, and Eddie doing podcasts, and the MC goes about 60 but wears a trilby indoors and all that? Is it a bit like that? Or
Yeah, it is, to be honest with you. It is. Every time you turn around, there's one of the matchroom behind the scenes cameras following you, and you don't even do a little fart without somebody picking it up. So yeah, it's they're all over the place, but they do it very good. They've got some good content this week. They've been able to get a good reflection and a true reflection of the fighters. Get to know them a little bit more personally. So yeah, it's been good. It's been entertaining.
Yeah. Be different for you tomorrow night. No crowd there. You thrive on a crowd. Well, when I say you not say you don't need a crowd, but you seem to thrive off it in Leeds. What's going to be the difference tomorrow night? Will you be having Leeds United songs in the dressing room? And
yeah, I'll still do all that, Steve. I'll still do all that. I mean, it's in the first stages of my career. It used to have a bit of pressure. It used to be high expectation, and then I got used to it, and then I liked it, and then it were part of me. But obviously, because I've been out for so long, and I've watched the fights go on, behind closed doors, or either on BT or on Sky. You get an idea of what to expect. So I've just been trying to play that, throughout my mind. And I think once the first bell goes, just be business as usual.
Yeah. Last time we spoke about 3-4 weeks ago, you just lost your title. You were pretty angry. How do you control that aggression tomorrow night? You look a lot more relaxed tonight than you did 4 weeks ago, and you're 24 hours from fighting this Mexican guy, Mauricio Lara.
Yeah, I think it's just because I've got a job to do, haven't I? I know I can't be sat here crying about my belt. That's done now. There's no else I can do about it. We've set our new path, and the only way that I get myself in contention for fighting another belt is winning this fight on Saturday. It's no good me crying about what happened a few weeks ago. It's about concentrate 100% on tomorrow night, get the job done, and then we're on the path for another world title.
Yeah. Going back to the bubble, what's it like having, when I guess there's times it can be a bit boring. What's it like having someone like Nick Manners around this weekend, who's 24/7 non-stop jokes and laughing?
I swear, it might have grated on some people, but he's been on fire this week. So it's been entertaining. He was getting all cocky on ping pong table, beating everybody and anybody. He gave Dave Caldwell a thrashing, Ben Davidson a thrashing, some young fighters a thrashing, and then up turns Steve Wood today out of his bubble, almost 67 years of age, and just took him to school, cleaned him out. So yeah, Woody.
Woody's a ping pong player, ping pong Woody.
Yeah, smashed him, absolutely smashed him. Then he went onto the pool table, smashed him on pool table as well. So it's been entertaining watching everyone getting all competitive and whatnot. But Nick's been entertaining. Nick's been entertaining to say the least.
Obviously, you've seen Eddie this week. Has he given you any indication how far the Zoo fight is down the line?
Not necessarily. He's mentioned a few things, but I don't think he wants me getting too excited until we get past this. Until I get past Saturday, which I appreciate. To be fair, I'd rather him just keep it quiet, rather than him saying, "Oh, I'll get through this one and we've got it over the line," or like that. So who knows? Maybe on Saturday when I get out the ring, arm raised. They might have something to mention on Sky. They're always good with these kind of things. Eddie does the drama very well. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Got to ask you this, Guy. You've helped a lot. You've done a lot for his career over the last 3 years. Reece Mould, how does he do tomorrow night against Lee Wood for your old title? Because I know he gives a lot of the credit to the 3 years of sparring with you and being alongside you in the gym all the time.
Yeah, listen, no mistake about it. It's going to be a tough fight for him. It's his biggest of so far. First time he's going into a 12-rounder. But with that being said, Reece is not brought a fraction of what he can do to the table. Everyone just knows him as a go-forward, brawler type fighter, but he can box. He was a good amateur. He can box sharp. So he's wanted this fight for a long, long time, and he's one of the hardest featherweights I've ever sparred with, if I'm honest with you. So, if Lee Woods, he's been talking about standing in trading with Reece, that'd be the last thing he wants to do. Because believe me, the fight will not go past 6. Never mind all the way to 12. But if it comes to a boxing lesson, Reece has got the patience to time a shot and box as well. So it's going to be a cracking fight. It's going to be an absolute cracking fight. And I'm backing my man Reece all the way.
And finally, prediction for your fight. How are you going to win? How quick? Or how long?
Well, I've touted all week with a knockout. The main thing is, Steve, is getting the win.
Yeah,
that is the main thing. Getting that W.
A long time as well.
Exactly. Listen, I expect to be a little bit rusty. Might be a time when the timing just a little bit out. Obviously, I've done as much sparring as possible, but it's always different without their guards and the little gloves. With that being said, I'm hitting hard, Steve. I really am, and I'm sitting down. I think I've shown that in the last few fights. I'm really sitting down on my punches. If that opportunity is there, I'm closing show and I'm getting myself back to Leeds.
You're not staying another night in the bubble?
Nah, I've had enough. Get me up.
Josh, thanks very much. And I just hope it all comes off tomorrow and it comes off and you can get 2 more big fights this year after that. And then you can look at what you're going to do with boxing in your life because you deserve it. Thank you very much.
Thanks, mate. Top man.
Thank you.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.